Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for March 21st through the 23rd, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming out for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. So Capricorn, what we have is a milestone, and we have planning and action. Some of you are ready now to plan, to implement your plans, to take action now. Some of you are now it's time. A lot of these actions and these plans, the milestone may be romantic for some of you. It's time to show your loyalty. It's time to honestly discuss your feelings. It's time to talk about the journey you have had with this person, telling them the truth, giving them the raw deal. You may have neglected to do so. You may have been too focused on your ambitions, too focused on putting an end to things that you need to put an end to, things that maybe you neglected. You know, like we neglect stuff because we're focused on, we got to, I got to finish that. I got to finish this. I got to take care of that first. I'll talk to them later. And Spirit's saying, now's the time you get into that later point. It's later now. Okay. A lot of you are being urged to surround yourself with a lot of love, with people that care about you, with people that are always trying to get you to balance your life and to recover. I'm seeing a lot of recovery energy this weekend. So recovery could look a lot like making plans to take care of things that have stressed you out, making plans to replace what's been lost, making plans with your romantic interest to show them how much you care, having those conversations, being honest with them about whatever your truth is about those connections. Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, and Eight of Swords with milestone. You're finally at this place where maybe you feel confident enough to say, let me speak my piece. I'm seeing a person who is saying, I want to expand. I know you're disappointed, or I know that maybe we haven't done XYZ, but now I'm ready. Planning and action is the devil in strength. A lot of you are planning to go full speed ahead. The energy is ripe for that. So this weekend, you may find yourself all of a sudden saying, let's just go. Let's just do it. That all the things that you may have held back on, you may have gone maybe later, maybe tomorrow, in a minute, whatever. You know, we always say that to kids, in a minute, and no one is going to be in a week. And so you may have told people that, or you may have been in that energy, maybe not have said it, but I see said it, but I also see that your actions spoke more than your words. So now you may be in a space where you go, let's just go. Let's just do it now. I really want to show you how much you mean to me. I know you're disappointed, and we have not spent time together. There's some of you that's in that space, and this is not just romantic. This could be just in general, a lot of things you put off, and it's time now to act on them and to expand on them. Like maybe not necessarily ignoring these things, but you know what? I'm losing money by not fixing my sink. Money is flowing down the drain. Now, today is the day I can fix that drip. You know, that kind of thing. I'm going to take plans, things I've been kind of putting off. And I have conviction about them, but I've been busy doing this in order to get to that. And now I can finally get to that. But, I'm seeing angel number 0303, and this is basically, it's about being successful. When you see this number, this is about saying you know enough now in order to be successful. You've gained enough knowledge. There's also a level of impatience in this. And so I'm seeing that when this number comes out, chances will present themselves to seize them and do something out of the ordinary, because I see some of you that have held back consistently. The devil speaks of an intensity sometimes, and also of not necessarily an obsession, but a habit that may have developed to the point where it's like, well, I know Capricorn's going to hold back, so I'm not even going to ask. You know what I mean? Sometimes the devil is toxic, but I don't see it being toxic. I see that you have been putting things off. So there's something about saying, you know what? I'm going to do something out of the ordinary. Let's do it finally, okay? No matter what, they're showing that you will find success if you welcome creative impulses and have faith in your own abilities. You can say to yourself without any doubt, any hesitation, any hitch in your voice or hitch in your throat, right? I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. Going with the flow and doing things differently are going to be a huge success, okay? Because I say that because the devil does not go with the flow. The devil is chained to habits, which become addictions or obsessions, or some kind of something that's, too much of a good thing could be bad kind of vibe. So they're asking you to say, I go with the flow, and feel my connection to the stream of life. You need to trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better, because I see your life changing for the better. I think you need to incorporate coral into your space. Coral, either the color or the actual stone, and this will allow flow and synchronicity into your life. It embodies that frequency. You would need to use that. Because I see you balancing and recovering. There's too much habit going on here. There's too much of a schedule, Capricorn. In order to recover, because if you need to recover, that means that it's starting to weigh on you. If the King of Wands is in a space where he needs to recover, his energy is down, and he doesn't have any spark, because he needs spontaneity and synchronicities. He needs the flow, going with the flow. He does. So I'm seeing you recovering your energy by just flying off the seat of your pants. All of a sudden you recover, you feel energized, you feel ready for life. I am seeing a lot of a flourishing love life over the weekend. Fear, Six of Cups, and the Emperor. Some of us in this energy says, the fear is about the past. It always usually is, but it's bringing up the past here. So it's saying, I'm afraid that if I am not in control of every single step, that I'm going to lose. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be disappointed if I don't have control. So there's a fear of saying, back in the past when I was kind of going with the flow. So hear me out on this, especially if you're in a romantic connection. You don't have to be, actually. But some of you may be worried, especially when love is involved, because maybe you went with the flow with your person before and you lost control of your entire life. You know how all-encompassing love can be. And if you're going on a romantic jag in life, all of a sudden everything falls apart. We neglect things, we forget to do stuff, and life was falling apart. So now you have developed a routine. I've got to have this done by this time on this day every single time. And that has made it where your personal life or love life has suffered. And so there's a fear that if I lose control again, it's going to be just like it was before. Spirit's saying that's not the case. The sky is clear now. You did it during a time when a storm was coming, didn't know it was coming, right? And so now you know, right? There's a bunch of clear, just 3-4 days of clear skies. No need to worry about something else coming in. Discovery is the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. And some of you are going to discover that what you're missing, what you've been missing out on, that you are going to be so successful while living out your wildest dreams. I do see that you have done enough. You may have been in control for a long period of time, because I'm seeing a journey of this. Like at one point in time, I was going with the flow and my life fell to crap. And now I'm in control. I don't want to lose control again. But they're saying, see everything with your heart this weekend. There may be an honest heart-to-heart conversation. Someone may be trying to express to you that they're sad, they're upset, and they're disappointed. They feel like there's a disconnect, and then boom, you see it for what it is. The thing is that all work and no play makes a very dull and sad Capricorn. I need to have a little bit of fun this weekend. So that is what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing that you've got to be open to the flow, because what could happen is a rebelliousness, because I've let go before and I ended up. So I'm seeing this fear. The fear may cause you to be argumentative and aggressive with the Emperor. Okay. So there's a need to be brave, passionate, but honest. Frank is the word I would have used, but honest, right? Passionate and brave is the King of Wands. That's the milestone that I'm seeing for you. I'm no longer going to be aggressive about things and say, what do you mean? I'm trying, we've got a lot of responsibilities. The Emperor runs an empire. So I'm seeing that you may be willing or ready to say, you know what, let's just freaking do it. Let's just go with the flow. Yeah, today, let's just go. Let's just do it now, right now. Okay. And I think that's going to help you to recover a balance in your life. Your life is not out of balance, but too much of a good thing is not good. And so I'm seeing that for you this weekend being amazing. Be open to listening to what people have to say. And that these are the people that you are surrounding yourself with, because what I'm seeing for you is that you don't surround yourself with people who don't love you. I see you surrounding yourself with people who do. You're too observant of that kind of energy. You're too sensitive to that information, so that energy. You already know if they don't love me, I don't want them around me. So be open to hearing what people have to say that are surrounding you, that you choose to surround you, not the people you're forced to work with, but people you choose to say, this is my person. Your circle may be very small, so listen to them, because they love and care for you, and they want to see you kind of like go with the flow. They see you being successful or more successful when you're creative. You may there's a part of you that may be hidden. I'm seeing year of the tiger, and that would be year 2022, 2010, 1998, 86, 74, 62, 50, 38, and 26. This year may be the year in which you were born, or the year in which someone very important to you is born, or it may embody this energy over the weekend of maybe you should not rebel against anyone that comes towards you. This is about being brave and passionate now. This is about hearing the truth and saying, you know what, let's just do it. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo or Aries or another Capricorn. Those are the main signs, but we also have Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm seeing here. All right. So if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.